Hey guys, it is Michael Kennedy with the Move to DE team here at the Delaware Beaches and the YouTube channel Moving to Delaware Beaches. So thank you again for tuning in. I've got a real treat for you today. We are here at Timberlake Homes to look at the red maple. And we even have a helicopter in the background giving us some background noise. But here the cool thing is Graywood Springs, 38 homes in the community. We're gonna call this the 39th one, which is right outside the community entranceway. And everything is back behind us here. You've got home sites that back up to wetlands, and then you've got other ones that back up to the private homes or even here where the model home is. But this is the boutique of boutique communities. Timberlake Homes usually is building in Kent County, even over in Georgetown and Stag Run. This is their first foray here at the beaches, and I wanted to be the first one to give you guys a sneak peek of this incredible home, which starts in the 700s, but they have smaller homes that start in the 660s here, and they've got some incredible incentives for their first handful of sales. So come on in and let's take a look at this one. Okay guys, let's come on in and take a look at this beautiful red maple model home. So as you come into this house, you've got this grand foyer and more of that traditional floor plan where you have kind of formal living room off to the side, beautiful window details and crown moldings. And then you've got behind us here, you've got the formal dining room. So again, a lot of people ask is, what am I gonna do with this space? Well, the reality is you can go with one of the different floor plans if you don't need the more delineated spaces, or you kind of convert the formal living room over to an incredible study, and then you do have a beautiful dining room for the holidays. So just depends on what you want to do. That's the joy of new construction. And these guys are really semi-custom. So just like Capstone Homes, Fockley Homes, the reality is these are going to be one of the few semi-custom options we've got here at the beach, which is a nice feature. So you'll see it right away. You come back into here, now you've got that open concept layout that we love here at the Delaware Beaches. You've got the two-story family room. They did this incredible trim detail in the green, or the two-tone green, with the linear fireplace. Didn't do a ceiling fan in here, did the chandelier instead, which is a nice touch. I see the designers do that a lot down here. And then you've got this incredible kitchen with the beautiful Calcutta, style quartz countertops in here. I love this look and feel. Just the veining, it makes it feel like a natural marble, without the maintenance of marble and the pitting that you're gonna get when you cut a tomato or a lemon. Here, you don't have to seal these. You can just go ahead and start to have fun with it. Nice touch they did. They did do the farmhouse sink here in the model. Some of the black fixtures with the black knobs. That's one of the things with them is if you go black for everything throughout the house. So it's gonna be your faucets in the bathrooms, your kitchen, your knobs on the kitchen cabinets, as well as all the hardware on the doors and the hinges. So it's kind of simple, stupid, building a house. Do you want brushed nickel? Do you want black? There you go, makes it really easy. They are using Samsung appliances across the board. So really nice touch. You've got your power burner with your 36-inch cooktop. You've got the custom hood with this professional kitchen where they've got the fan unit venting out to the outside here, as well as the double oven. So the double oven on these, if you haven't seen these yet before, you actually push right there and it does a soft open. So you don't have the handle there or anything else like that. So don't be bashful, you just touch the glass. And then this has got what's called the Flex Duo. So in essence, this acts as two ovens with the one oven. So you can kind of break it out. You've got the touch screen. You can do smart divider insert. Please select oven, flex upper or flex lower. So you can have something at 400, something at 300 here, and it kind of balances that out, which is a really cool feature. And then, obviously you got the bottom one as well. It doesn't have the Flex Duo, but the top does. And then what they've done is Samsung doesn't have a good microwave product for the countertop height. So what they've done is they've actually done this right here where you've got the Sharp, cabinet microwave. So again, really nice touches, gives a higher end feel that you're gonna expect with a semi-custom builder. So off of the kitchen, you've got this amazing kind of dinette space, which the way they've set this up, you can easily sit 4 seats in here. We just had the realtor grand opening in here. And I mean, we had like 20 agents in here. Countertop spread with food. It was perfect for entertaining. And I can actually say that firsthand. Now, one thing, I'm gonna point this out because I think this is the 2024 decorating move is artichokes and mothballs. Don't know what the story is, but apparently decorators love this stuff in 2024. So we're gonna know a house was decorated in 2024 with these. But all joking aside, you do have the walk-in pantry over here as well. So again, really good space. I mean, I could bunk this thing out and put a sleeper sofa in here. I could have some good fun with this room. And then one of the big things that Timberlake did, especially for this and their introduction of themselves into Sussex County, they did some amazing outdoor living space. So they did the deck here because this house does have a basement. Not all of the home sites in here can do basements, but they've got a handful of basement home sites. They've got a handful of 4-foot conditioned crawl space lots. So they did the big kind of the Trex TimberTech deck up here. So all vinyl material, easy to maintain. And then down here, their VP of sales, and when I was talking to him at the big broker's open house, talked about how painstaking it was to get this right. He wanted to make sure that he could rival the other builders down here at the beaches that have great outdoor living space by doing the half wall with the raised gardens. So again, you just gives you that privacy. It gives you that more elegant feel that you've come to expect with semi-custom home builders. So coming off the kitchen area, you've got this inherent pass-through right to the dining room area, which this was the formal dining room that we saw. You also have the powder room off of here, which I like this location because it's tucked away from everything. So that awkward situation when you walk out of the bathroom and it's right into the great room and you're like, hey guys, yep, I'm done. And I did wash my hands. You can avoid that awkwardness right here. And then you come around, you've got coat closet, you've got the drop zone right there that they did. One of these cool details, I noticed this during that open house. I love this tile. There's just something really neat. It actually looks almost like an artichoke leaf. Maybe that's why they did the artichokes in the kitchen. So then you come down here, they did the custom cubby built in for the model home, which again, that's something they can do for you as an option. And then you mosey on down the hallway. This doorway right here is to the owner's retreat. So, and I really call this a retreat because behind the door, they did this little wet bar area, right here, which they could easily add a mini fridge if you wanted to. They've got walk-in closet over here as well. Really nice sized bedroom. They did the tray ceiling. They've got the speakers built in for the model home, but it gives you a really good feel right here and then all the windows across the back. And then you look at this and you think these are gonna be little teeny baby closets. The crazy part is, where's that light switch? Look how big that closet is. Like they did not skimp on closet space in this house, which is really nice. Now over here, you do have, it's the baby closet. It's the pantry for linens, otherwise known as the linen closet. And then this bathroom, obviously they optioned it out. You've got your water closet off to the side. They put the big soaking tub next to the small tempered glass windows. And then you've got your double vanity and you've got this killer shower, which I always like to demonstrate this for people because it's hard to see the dimensions of this. But again, I'm like 5'9.5", so you're talking about, it's like 6 feet of space here. Rain shower head, the wand. They can do it all for you, folks. Whatever you can dream, they will put in this house for you and make it wonderful. So off of this front foyer vestibule area, you've got this extra wide staircase up to the second floor, which is a really nice feature. Most people don't think about this is when you're moving furniture up and down in the house, you wanna have that extra space so you can get that king size bed or the sofa or piece of furniture up and around. So it definitely makes it more convenient. And this, I'm gonna call this like that traditional 2-story home. You've got the formal living, formal dining room. You've got the 2-story family room, and you've got this open space kind of catwalk area up here. But what's really nice is they did some privacy features. So you've got your 1 bedroom over here, which they've got the full-size bed in this room. Actually, this might even be a queen, this is so big. But you've got nice closet space. Then around the corner, you've got the Jack and Jill bathroom. So again, you're kind of looking at this going, here's your double vanity, nice big mirror, great lighting, water closet, and then the tub showers over there. And then this feeds out into the other bedroom. So again, you're not walking on the catwalk, kind of waving to everybody in the family room as you come out in your towel, running back to your bedroom after you've showered. That bothers a lot of people. They want to have that privacy aspect. So you've got that with this layout. Then as we come down, obviously downstairs on the main level, you can have the laundry room down there. Or if you wanted to as well, they can do an optional second laundry room upstairs. So I just did this in my own personal home where we've got it roughed in. We don't have a washer and dryer upstairs, but the kids are upstairs. My bedroom and my wife's bedroom is down on the first floor. So for us, we can age gracefully in the home, but if you're raising a family, if you got younger kids, you can still have a laundry machine up here. That way they're not carting all the clothes downstairs, and you have this space up here, which is a nice feature. And then you've got this extra bedroom over here. So again, you'll see you've got more linen space, so plenty of storage space. And then you come into this bedroom here, which has its own bathroom. So again, this guest is not walking out on the catwalk to go to the Jack and Jill. You've got this private space, you've got double closets, you walk in, and then you've got a nice walk-in shower. Again, nice and wide space, big Moen shower heads, really good, nice features to it. And again, they did the black, so you can kind of see the black throughout the home with the fixtures in the shower, fixtures on the vanity. So we're walking down to the basement right now. You're gonna see that this is partially above grade, kind of with how they've done the staircase to let that natural light in. Plus obviously the water table here. So a lot of these home sites are gonna back up to the wetlands. And one of the best parts about this community is you've got half-acre home sites. So if you wanted to put a private pool in, we're gonna have to be careful on water table, but you may be able to do it. Now in this community, you've got public water, but you do have septic. So a lot of people that come in from out of state, hence where the move to DE team, 50% plus of the people are moving from out of Delaware, they get worried about septic. The reality is there's a lot of septic systems down here, and if you're looking for something with a larger home site that's half-acre, acre plus, it's gonna be septic. There's not gonna be central sewer for you at that point because the county's never gonna make their money back. So the biggest thing that you look at is what type of septic system is, and just like you do with your HVAC systems, your water heaters, you get on a service contract so they come out every year, every 2 years, they pump it, they service it, they make sure it's working properly, and then you're fine. Key thing is don't put flushable wipes down the toilet. They're not really flushable. Don't listen to the advertising. Other than that, you're in good shape. So down here in the basement now, you've got an incredible rec room area, living area, and wet bar area. And one of the best parts about the community here is some home sites can do basements. Why can't all of them do basements? That's because the builders have soil scientists that come out here and test every single one of these home sites to make sure how deep they can go before they hit water. Now, a lot of that is not just the water table itself. We have a lot of underground springs or aquifers that are here in Delaware. And DENREC, which is our kind of resources and conservation group with the state, they want as much of the rainwater to be able to perk back in the land and be self-filtered. So that way, all of our farmers that are down here, and we've got a ton of farms, they have plenty of water for the agricultural side because we grow a lot of corn and we grow a lot of soy down here. So big thing is half-acre home sites, septic, public water, and you possibly could put a pool in your yard because the HOA doesn't include a community pool. It's only 110 bucks a month, and that's gonna take care of the snow removal on the streets. They're gonna have a horseshoe pit, a little pavilion area, as well as a tot lot, what we call a playground, which would be nice. But as we come down through the basement, you're gonna see over here on the left, you've got a full bathroom as well, because again, if you're gonna be drinking at the wet bar, you're gonna have to, somewhere to go after you drink too much. And then the vice president of sales for Timberlake, this was his brainchild, the whiskey and wine bar room. So this room, so cool. I need this in my house. My problem is I don't have a basement. So I think I'm gonna have to sell my house and buy a Timberlake home now, because this room is incredible. They've got the whole wine bar set up over here, all the the whiskey bottles, and this space just screams awesome man cave, smoking cigars, hanging out, doing man stuff, or just having a really cool party down here. So I think you're gonna love it. So down here in the basement, obviously they didn't finish everything, but they finished a good crux of it, and this whole area is unfinished. So again, we've got our smart box on the wall. This one's double size, because again, they've got a lot of structured wiring and the speakers throughout the house. And then this whole area here, I don't know if you guys can see it, but boom, there's a steel beam up there holding the second floor, or actually the first floor. But this is wide open down here. So I laugh because I pay homage to the fact of that grand opening event that they did. But a lot of my clients are big avid golfers. They want to have a little golf simulator. Because again, most of our clients are 50 plus that are coming down here looking to retire. So you think about it down here, you could have a beautiful golf simulator, do something a lot of fun down here, or even just a really cool spot for the kids to scooter around in the wintertime, or the grandkids for that fact. So I think you're gonna really like this, and make sure, give me a call, like and subscribe now, set up that Zoom call, because I wanna get you in here before they sell out all those basement home sites. So that way we can get you one of these killer basements just like this. So I talked about the fact that this is Timberlake's first model home here in the Delaware Beaches. Again, they've typically been Georgetown or further north in the state, but this down here in the basement is gonna be their design studio for their houses that they're building here in the community. And when I say design studio, what that means is looking at their different granite choices, the different quartz choices, level 4 granites up there. We also have all the different faucet choices. So they're using Moen. I love Moen faucets because they're guaranteed for life. So if you have an issue with the buttons on the sprayer, you call them up, they're gonna, this little piece right here, they're gonna send you a brand new one that you can just put on there, and literally they send you like YouTube videos where it's like, how do you service this? What do you do with it? So you can do that, which is fantastic. But again, from your basic included chrome fixtures, all the way to the brushed nickel, to the black, and then all the different levels, as well as different design ideas and different pictures of coordinations that people have done, from the carpets in the bedrooms to even all the kitchen cabinets. Again, a lot of the new home construction builders are gonna say, would you like the white kitchen or the gray kitchen? They're not going to give you a choice, versus here, if you wanna go with the 5-piece painted Greyhound full overlay, upgrade number 3, you can do that. So again, that's the joy of being semi-custom. Part of it is staying within budget. Having an agent like myself who has done new construction for decades, where I can help guide you through that process. So again, make sure to like, subscribe down below, and hit me up for a 30-minute Zoom call. I'd love to chat with you about building your dream home down here with Timberlake Homes. YouTube Nation, thanks for tuning in like usual. Michael Kennedy, the Move to DE team, and I want to personally thank you for tuning in on this beautiful red maple model home tour with Timberlake Homes here in Sussex County and in Milton, Delaware to be exact. Crazy thing with this community, I'm going to end this video a little bit differently with a little bit of a pro and con, is this is so close to the Lewes line. Sometimes people say I look like Peyton Manning because I got a giant forehead. So the reality is, if I could throw a football, but we're going to throw it this way because Lewes is that way, I can launch it and land it in a Lewes zip code. So we are right over the Milton border, which means you're only a few minutes from downtown Lewes, which if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that Lewes is the first city in the first state, it's got that historical importance. It's got great restaurants, the shops, then you've got the bay. One of the other pros for this community, so obviously the location to Lewes. 2 is Timberlake Homes is semi-custom. So you really want to tweak this floor plan, they will entertain that. A lot of the national home builders, you ask them to do that, their first response is gonna be no. And then when you ask them again, they're gonna tell you no with a little cherry on top, just a little sweetness. Here, they're gonna work with you. Number 3, the home sites are half-acre home sites. So it's not like most of the communities that I do videos for where they're 1/4 acre, maybe 1/5 of an acre home site, you know, postage size lots. But here's where I'm gonna introduce my first con, and it's not really a con, it's just more be aware of it, is you don't have central sewer, you have septic system. So a lot of people from New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, they worry about what does a septic system mean. The reality is like your HVAC system, your water heaters, your car, for example, if you have a maintenance plan or a service plan in place, it's gonna put you in a good position where you can have it pumped and dumped and certified every couple of years per DENRIC guidelines. So you're gonna be fine with that. But depending on the home site is gonna depend on, is the septic system gonna be in the front yard or in the rear yard? So if you're looking to do a private pool in your yard, we've got to be careful with the water table. So probably about 5 feet is probably when you're going to start to hit some of that water table or those aquifers that are underground. So we've just got to be cognizant of that and really work with the builder to kind of figure out what would make sense for you personally. But again, another huge pro is these home sites are going to be gorgeous. With only 39 homes total in the community, this is as boutique as it gets. So you've got the wood line across the back, which is the wetlands, and then you've got some of these that back up to kind of the, you know, I'll call it the farmland, or some of the existing homes that are here that are already on 1/2 acre home sites. So you've got a nice buffer with that, and you can landscape the heck out of that backyard to really create your own private oasis. So I think that this is a great community for that perspective of giving you something different than all the other community videos that I've provided you with. And I think it's gonna be a lot of fun for you. And I think you're gonna really enjoy the experience with Timberlake and experience what semi-custom means versus just your plain Jane kind of national home builder approach. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. I didn't even need my notes. You know, let's get those out of here. And you know, like and subscribe down below, so that way you'll be notified on my next video. Thanks so much.